Hello everybody, my name is Wylie Hamilton. I'm a student here at Angelo State. I study business management and I've been here for about 2.5 years now. And I'll be going over landscape design. This is my career interview assignment. You guys might ask, what is landscaping? Landscape Network defines it as landscaping can be defined as planning, laying out, and construction of gardens that enhance the appearance and create usable space for outdoor activities around a home or business. I stated that it could be defined as gardens, but there's a lot that go into it. It's not just a flower bed. You have to start off with a new surface at some times, and things that go into that are retaining walls, hardscape, stuff with brick and mortar. Basically, anytime you have to change the overall landscape of something, that falls into the category of landscape design. And I want you guys all to imagine you look forward to going to work every morning because you're pursuing a career in an area that fascinates you and presents countless options, not just a job. I'm here today to introduce you all to a career where there is no ceiling to your pay. Greetings and welcome to the fascinating voyage of managing a prosperous landscape business. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce you all to my interviewee. Tristan Wilson, this is my interviewee. He's the owner of Platinum Landscape and Design. He's been the owner of this business now for about 10 years. He worked there since he was a small boy for his dad, and eventually took over this business. He went to Central High School and then to ASU for some time. But at that point, he had gotten his associate's degree. He had to step away from college, and he was able to pursue this full time because he had accumulated enough business to do so. And so I'm going to tell you about his day to day, and let's just dive into that. As far as day to day, Tristan's time falls into these four categories here: material management, scheduling, weekend preparations, hiring and firing employees. As far as material management, it's important that material is at the job site when we need it and where we need it, and it's important that we don't, buy too much of it, because once you do that, you're spending extra money that you don't have to spend. He schedules all the jobs that we do. He talks to clients. He's calling them up constantly, making sure that things are running smoothly and we're where we need to be when we need to be there. And on the weekends, he's pretty much still doing all those things on the weekends. He spends a lot of time prepping for each week, because any wasted time in a small business is wasted money. And Tristan also interviews every employee that he hires, and he also fires every employee that he has to fire. And how that is in this business is you don't need a ton of people on your staff, especially with a small business. Once you get a good set of guys working, it becomes easier. But Tristan has a landscape crew and he has a lawn crew, and he has both of those guys doing different things throughout the week. And all those things that are listed there on the page, those all fall into that category. He makes sure that the employees are where they need to be, and where they're working where they need to work, and they're working for as long as they need to work. As far as position details, your salary really depends on the amount of clients you have. He calls it a book of business. It's kind of like a financial advisor. They'll have their book of business, their clients that they work with. That's the same deal with here. You have a book of clients that you do work for. If you have a few lawns that you do, you'll do those weekly, and at the end of the month, he'll send those people a bill and they'll pay them. Majors preferred. You don't necessarily have to go to college to really start something up this like on your own. But business management, land development, those would really help. But however, college is not required to obtain an LLC. Other job opportunities would be running other landscape businesses, or stepping into land development at a larger scale, or taking what you've learned from running a business and bringing it into the business world. It all correlates, and it helps in all aspects of life. Some things that I discovered when interviewing Tristan is that there's no cap to your success. It's really however much work you want to put into this, it all correlates, and it comes back to you. I mean, the more work you put in, the more you'll get back from it. However, the manual labor is tough, and so is the mental toughness. And especially during the summer, it's really hot. It's hard to go out there and work all day during the summer. What I can take from this is I could seek a job in land development. I could run another landscape business and try to start one up on my own. However, having experience running something like this will help you do anything in the business world, because like Tristan, he has to manage all the accounts that he has. He has to make sure his employees are doing what they need to do. Managing material, preparations over the weekend, talking to clients, lining up jobs, all those things go into this. And you can take all those things away from this and put it into another business, or take it with you and go work for somebody. Moving forward, I'd like to acquire my business management degree here at Angelo State, and then I'd like to look for opportunities to shadow business owners like my interviewee. I'd like to gather clientele and network with others and build my own book of business. So if I could step into this, I could step in with a book of clients and start working. And here are my citations.